Hey, everybody, everybody, everybody. Hey, Irish Train King, how's it going? Hey, all right. I'm trying to get this camera set up here. Give me 1 second. Oh, good to hear that. Great to hear. Hey, no gamer, how's it going? Talked to you before. Just trying to get my camera all situated. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. It's not working. So, I guess I'll just have to put my camera. I'm pretty good there. Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Hey, can you do a thumbs up for me? I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up for the live stream. I'm just sitting out here getting some air. Nice sunny day. 2 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Nice day here. Really, really sunny. Yeah, I'll just sit over here and chilling out. Once I get this camera situated. I hope everybody's doing good. Please, 3 people and 2 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it for the live stream. Make sure you guys check each other out. Grow your channel. Because that's what it's all about. Grow your channel. Meet new people. Make some friends. Yep, that's what it's about. So, I'm glad you're all here. Probably get some more people coming too. See, I got this tripod and it's acting crazy. It's a little computer. Actually, it's for my cell phone. And I put this, put my phone in there, but then it starts acting really weird. So guess what? I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it at all. Yeah. Definitely use the tips that I suggest about growing your channel. You know, if you're struggling with your people and you want to grow your channel, did you first find it hard for your videos to get views? And that's a good question. When I first started YouTube, I wasn't doing any searches for, to see if I was putting in the right, the right titles, and that's real important. So yeah, I wasn't getting too many people coming back to me and stuff, So I was kind of frustrated at the beginning for a while. And then what I did was, if you go into your settings there, you can check and you can go into the Explorer, Keyword Explorer in YouTube, and it'll help you. You can put in any title you want, and it will tell you, like, how good it is and how much, can you rank for that title. And if you can't, change the title around and stuff. Find a title that you can rank for. You want to use a title that doesn't have a lot of search volume, but like, in other words, if it's a real popular title, like, how to grow on YouTube, you're never going to rank for that, because all the big channels already have that, and they're going to rank above you. So what you got to do is you got to change things around. You got to put, like, how to grow in YouTube in 2019 and beyond, add something like that, and then click the button and see what what type of search volume it is. Wait till you get good or very good. Once you get that, then you could use that title. But yeah, it's frustrating because the only way you can actually, as a small channel, when you get started, you have to really use good thumbnails because people are going to click on a thumbnail that stands out. So you got to play around and try to make a really good thumbnail, and that will help people to click if they see like bright colors standing out or something really fancy. Um, and do that, and then you also have to search for a good title. Do some searching and see what search volume it has, or can you rank for that? Now, if you're just doing YouTube for fun and you don't really care about, then you could put any title in. But if you really want to get people and you want your videos to rank good, you have to search and you have to, because I struggled for a while when I first started to get my first 100 people. I was like, this is going to be hard. It was really hard because no matter what I put in there, I didn't really know how to search. So I watched all these videos and stuff, and I still couldn't figure it out. And then I went to that the YouTube thing. It says Keyword Explorer, and that's the best thing I found. And it's built right into your YouTube channel. And then once you click on there, you just test some different titles. And make sure when you do your keywords, you put that title in there. And you put some good keywords in there that have to do with your title. Like I do a video on computer repair, and then I always put like in my tags, I put like Microsoft, Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 10. You have to match everything. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? But gamer, yeah, it is a struggle at first. But if you follow these tips that I'm telling you, it'll be a lot easier for you. Make sure you make a nice thumbnail, which is the first thing somebody decides if they want to watch your video, they're going to click on it. Make one that stands out from everybody else. Use like yellows and with red background or something, or use black with white lettering. Something that stands out. And it's good if you put your picture in there. I don't know. I mean, if you're doing gaming, you might want to put some kind of cartoon type thing. That might get people's attention. But the really way to rank is you have to come up with a title that doesn't get searched that often, but there's still room for you to get out there. So yeah, that's something that I struggle with, and even if you've been on YouTube a while, you're gonna struggle with that still. I'm at 1K, a little over 1K, and sometimes I struggle. Like, what am I gonna title my videos? What am I gonna put in there? As a title, because I've already got 200 something videos. Sometimes you go through a period where after you've made 100 or 200 videos, you're like, but I mean, there is, you just have to sit down and think about it. What YouTube likes to see is series also. After you make a video, write down, series one, or say in your video, this is a series, and then come out with your next 2 or 3 videos and say this is the second part of the series, or this is the third part of the series. And YouTube likes that, and they may put your video in the suggested area where a lot of people will see it. So that helps. And also, if you already have some people, put links in your comments to some of your videos. You can also do that, and make sure you share your videos on like Facebook, social media. That's really helped me a lot. And another thing that helps me a lot is, you can do a live stream, and you can put a link to your video in a live stream, and people will check out your channel more. Um, That's another way you can do it. But once you first start, it's you're kind of wrestling with, how am I going to get more people? And, you have to think of video titles that people are going to want to see because that's really important. If it's not something that, just think to yourself, what would somebody that saw this, what would they click? Would they click on it? And you got to put that in the Explorer, in the keyword Explorer, and then click search, and it will tell you if somebody's interested in that. So that's really how you can rank is you gotta do try a couple different names, and then if it's not a good match for you, on the right hand side, it will say try this instead. Then you click on that. I think Facebook is better. I don't believe I even got anybody from Twitter on. I always tweet my videos out, but I don't think I've ever got anybody from Twitter to my YouTube channel. If you have a Facebook, or if you don't have it, start a Facebook. Hey, Bass Show Company, how's it going? I think Facebook is better, but you have to be careful on Facebook though, because you don't want to just spam your videos out there, because they'll block you if you just keep spamming them. What you want to do is you want to join some groups. Oh, thanks there, Bass Show. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I mean, almost 40% of my traffic comes from Facebook. So that's a good place to go. Excuse me. To put your videos, and people will see them. Also, join other YouTube groups too. Join other YouTube groups. Don't just there's YouTube groups. There's groups on Facebook that are for YouTube. So do a search on Facebook for some YouTube groups. You know. Thank you, Bad Show. Everybody, check out Bad Show. Bad Show Company. This video I'm doing right now, I'm going to send it out to over 1 million people. Over 1 million eyeballs is going to see this live stream I'm doing right now. Look, I have 2 people in the room, but over 1 million people are going to see this. So it doesn't really matter how many people come in here. Sometimes we get 15, sometimes 20, sometimes 8. But what I do is I share my live streams out on Facebook, and it goes out to over 1 million people. So people are going to be bringing up my watch time like crazy because they're going to be watching this on Facebook, and I belong to a lot of groups on there. Some of the groups have 70 and 80,000 people in them. So that's how you got to get watch time, and that's how you got to get your videos out there. And you got to be on social media too. Don't just depend on YouTube for getting your videos, because until you get 6, 7, 800 people, people are really not going to know you until you get into the 3, 4, 500. Yeah, exactly. That's what you have to do. If you want to grow from 0 to 1K, you have to use social media. All the big experts that are on Facebook, on YouTube, will tell you. Some of the biggest people on YouTube, believe it or not, don't even, they get some people on YouTube because they have a big following, maybe 300,000-400,000 people, but they might have millions of people on social media that are coming, watching their videos. So yeah, social media is a big thing, but you got to have good content too. So remember, whenever you make a video, try to put good content in there. If you're going to do a gaming video, describe the video as you're watching it. Describe different things. Explain to people about the video. and you'll join gaming channels on Facebook. There's plenty of gaming. You'll find gaming groups and things like that, and then you could put your videos on there. Tell everybody that you're on YouTube also, and put a link for your video. But yeah, I mean, YouTube has a lot of people on it, but you really got to branch off, to get a lot of exposure. And also to bring up your numbers, you have to go to these communities, at nighttime. There's a couple big communities you can go into, and you have to use that resource also. I wouldn't go in there and put your links and spam because they'll block you and stuff, but you can add people. Hey, bros in paradise, good to see you again. Go to one is really big. It's called the drone group, and they have hundreds of people in there. So, spend time in the drone group at night, and it's a big one. And then there's another one called PUSA Studio, and he helps a lot of people grow on YouTube. So go in there, follow directions, and you can add people. People will add you, and things like that. And also, you want to make a trailer video. Make sure you have a trailer video, and you put it on top of all your videos on the homepage, describing what you do. When do I get the community tab? You should be getting it pretty soon, bros. What you can do is you can restart and go see if you have it on top. But it took me about 3 or 4 weeks to get it, and I just got a message saying, "Congratulations, you hit 1K, and we're giving you the community tab." It does take a couple weeks sometimes. It probably took me like 3 weeks to get it. And it's funny, they told me I had it, and I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, community tab, okay. So I watched the video on it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. They give it to you if you hit 1K. It's like having instant message on like Facebook. So you can instant message all your followers. Did you get the message on Gmail? If so, I'll have a look. Be honest, I'm really not sure if I got it on there, Gmail or not. Um, I think something just popped up on the screen. It could have been on Yahoo, it could have been on Gmail, but yeah, check your Gmail. I can tell you that it doesn't come right away when you get 1K because, it didn't come from me when I got the 1K. It was definitely a few weeks later. But that's all I could tell you. I don't exactly remember where it came from. It just said you can do that. Yeah, look, definitely try that. And it's pretty cool. Then you'll get that community tab, and I started putting videos in there and writing the description, and then I would put pictures in there and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But the only downside of the community tab is only people that have the community tab will see what you're writing in there, see what you're putting in there. But a lot of people probably have it. You know, I mean, I started YouTube last November in 2018, and I was on a lot, and I really got a lot of people. I started growing my channel and making a lot of videos. At one time I was making probably 5 6 videos a week, and then I started working. Yeah, definitely let me know when you get it, and then we could chat on there and stuff like that. It's really cool to have. Um, yeah, then when I wasn't really busy, I was on YouTube all the time. So if you have a lot of time, you have a lot of time to grow on YouTube. But I have 2 jobs, and then actually a third job. So if you want to grow on YouTube, I have to say that you have to spend time on it. Um, when I was on there a lot, I only had 1 job and a lot of free time. and I didn't know what to do with my free time. I needed more money, more income, so I took a second job. And then I realized, wow, I'm getting enough money, to live, but it's hurting me on YouTube. So I'm always trying to find time to get on, and it's not easy when you're busy. But like I said, the people that have free time, you can make videos. Some days, like if I'm free, I have nothing to do. I'll make a couple videos. I've been getting into editing lately. I'm starting to edit my videos, which is kind of cool. I'm adding like intros and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get into editing so I can learn how to do that. It makes it more interesting if you could edit your videos and stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, to grow on YouTube, you have to have good content. You have to spend a lot of time. You have to go into the communities. You have to leave people good comments. I mean, there's so many different things that you really have to do. YouTube isn't like an overnight thing for most people. You're not going to get real big on YouTube, most likely. Um, like some of the big people, unless you get a video that goes viral or something like that. YouTube, like I said earlier, is really a long game. It's not an overnight thing. It's really another platform, another way to get your videos out there to grow. Um, um, Bro, Super Chat, I think you got to be monetized to get Super Chat, if I'm correct. I don't think you can get Super Chat unless you're monetized. I'd like to have Super Chat too. Um, but I may be wrong. You may want to watch a video about Super Chat, but all the people I know that have Super Chat are already monetized. And, you can really do good on Super Chat. You don't have to ask people really to donate, but people are donating on there. Okay. Yeah, I see it a lot, when I'm in somebody's live stream, I'll see it, and there'll be all these super chats. But um, if I'm correct, I believe you have to be monetized, and to be monetized, you need 1K and you need 4,000 watch hours, and to get 4,000 watch hours, you have to really get a lot of people watching your videos, but you also need people running your playlists. I've gotten a lot of watch time. I've gotten like 24 hours a day watch time. You need to find somebody that'll run your playlist 24/7, and then you run their playlist like 24/7, and that'll bring up your watch time. The trick is to find several people to do that, all the time, and you'll get a lot of watch time that way. I don't think I'm going to get monetized for a while because I'm not on here that often. You gotta really spend a lot of time and a lot of effort. Okay, I've gone over for it. Well, if it says you got, if it says you're over 4K watch hours, then you should be monetized and you should be able to get it. You should be able to get Super Chat. I don't know why you don't have it. You're gonna have to. I don't have a base. Huh? No, you don't have to. You just make a regular Facebook, and then you go on. You just put the links from your YouTube on Facebook. You can't connect it to YouTube. You can connect it with. Only way you can connect it is in your About section. You put a link in there if you want to your Facebook. But you want people on Facebook to watch your videos. Essentially, they'll come over if they subscribe, and if they like them, then they'll be part of your YouTube. So you don't just make a Facebook account and put your stuff from YouTube to Facebook. That's how you do it. And then, yeah, you can save your link in in your YouTube and just, when you put your video in there, you just, put your link in there basically. And you could write something like, this is my video from my YouTube account. Please watch it. Stuff like that. Hey, Big Ben, how's it going? But bros, you should already have that, super chat. And if you're not monetizing, something isn't right. Because if you have that, it depends if you got all that watch time in the 365-day period. That's what they'd be looking at, and they should do a review of your channel. So you should make sure your monetization thing is on, and talk to somebody that's monetized already, and see what they say, because you should already have that super chat then. Yeah, I'm real far behind. I mean, I probably only have 300 hours of watch time, but I'm still pretty new. I started fast and I slowed down. That's you're supposed to. Yeah, you have to check it out. That's the only way you're gonna find out. What's up there, Big Ben? How's it going? Plus, talk to somebody like Alex. Alex Express 3. He could probably help you out with that. He knows a lot about that stuff. If you're familiar with him. Because he's good with all that, all that YouTube stuff. Yeah, I'm going to hop up here in a couple minutes, and I'm going to send, Alex, talk to him about it. Once you talk to him, he'll be able to straighten it out, and tell you what to do, for sure. Because they should be reviewing your account as far as if you already have the watch hours needed. Especially if you're doing gaming. I mean, you probably get a lot of watch hours like that. I think that's probably one of the easiest ways to get it if you are doing a lot of gaming. But I don't do gaming, so probably take me a while. Maybe next year, maybe a couple of years, who knows. It sounds like an idea. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, great. Thanks for all coming, and I'm gonna drop out of here for a while. Hope everybody has a great day, and gamer, just don't get discouraged. Keep going, and eventually you'll get there. You'll get to your goals. Just follow some good tips, and I'll talk to you later. Hey, Nisha C, how's it going? One of my new friends recently. But yeah, I'm getting off here now, and hope everybody has a good day. I'll probably live stream again tomorrow. Check out my other people, Nisha. Bros in Paradise is here. Knob Gamer. Big Ben, check his channel out. And, make some friends and all that fun stuff. But, I'm going to leave it on for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down. Because I have to get going here.